happens on Thursday night?
I'm gonna beat him up.
Just as simple as that.
Whooping his ass.
Looks like as boxing fans, we're one step closer of getting an undisputed fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Maybe Tyson Fury has saw the light, because I thought for sure Tyson Fury would be running it back with Terence Ngannou again to get another payday, but maybe he saw the light. Or maybe the Saudis was not going to pay for the rematch. The Ngannou fight was a flop. And on top of that, a lot of people thought Tyson Fury lost that fight. And Tyson Fury does not want to take that risk again. Cherry pick going wrong. Thought he could get an easy payday and did not work out for him. But I'm like the rest of y'all. I'm not believing this fight's going to happen until Tyson Fury enters the ring. But we're heading in the right direction. Everything's supposed to be signed and ready to go February 17th. This is a chance for Tyson Fury to prove to all of his fans that he is one of the greatest heavyweights ever and the greatest heavyweight of this era. First, my money was heading Tyson Fury's way. Now, I'm leaning towards Usyk. But we shall see if this fight takes place February 17th. And I hope Fury trained for this fight. He claimed he had a 12-week training camp with Ngannou. What 12-week training camp was that? Was he eating Oreos? He looked fat and sloppy in the ring. If I had to pick a winner today, I would pick Usyk to beat Tyson Fury. But maybe I'll change my mind when the fight approaches.
I think Crawford really is only a southpaw fighter. I don't think he's good on the right-hand side. And when he turns southpaw, you could tell he's right-handed because he threw everything with his, he finished his combination with his right hand.
Jaron Ennis says Crawford is still his target. What I'm hearing is Jaron Ennis wants to defend his title against Mario Barrios, who is the new Danny Garcia at 147. After that, he's looking forward to facing Terence Crawford. Well, Jaron Ennis had two opportunities to face Terence Crawford before now. First he was ranked number 2 in the WBO, below Virgil Ortiz, and then Virgil Ortiz decided to move to the WBA. That would have made Jaron number 1, and he could petition for a mandatory fight with Terence Crawford. But did he do that? No. Jaron Ennis moved to the IBF. And why did he move to the IBF? Because Spence was there. And that's no coincidence, because he figured Spence is going to move to 154, or if he had to fight Spence would be the easier fighter to prepare for. Same with Manny Pacquiao. When you look at Virgil Ortiz, Jaron Ennis, Manny Pacquiao, they all have one thing in common. They'd rather fight Spence than Terence Crawford. Errol Spence is the easier fighter to prepare for, regardless of what people are telling you. He's flat-footed, doesn't move his head, and he's susceptible to counter punches. Opportunity number 2, and this is coming from Bozy Ennis' mouth. He says Black Prime gave him a call to try to set a fight up between Crawford and Boots Ennis. And Bozy Ennis said they had to talk to Showtime. So Bozy Ennis says he's loyal to a network that he's not even signed to. That sounds like he was hiding behind Showtime. Not Ennis, but Bozy was hiding his son behind Showtime. And now you have nothing. Another thing I want to hit is what Jaron Ennis said in the beginning. He says Crawford fights southpaw because he's not a good fighter fighting orthodox. So that would mean Crawford's not really a switch hitter then, right? According to Jaron Ennis, because he cannot fight orthodox. He fights southpaw because that's the only way he can fight. Just when you thought you heard it all, now I'm hearing that Crawford's not a very good fighter orthodox. Before that, we heard he fought a bunch of nobodies. Do we include Spence in those nobodies? And by the way, it's funny, after Spence got beat down, all his fans moved to Jaron's Boots bandwagon. How convenient. Every victory Terence Crawford has, his haters continue to tear him down. If he beats Boots Ennis, they're going to want to fight Stanionis. If he beats Stanionis, it'll be the next guy up. They'll probably say move up to 154 and fight Virgil Ortiz. And if he doesn't do all that, he's ducking. Now, my personal opinion is, when it comes to Jaron Ennis, that he just clout chasing. He does not really want to smoke with Terence Crawford. What he really wants is the IBF belt. Besides that, Jaron Boots doesn't even have a network. Well, he really didn't have a network before. He was just loyal to Showtime. But he doesn't have a network for those two to fight. And besides that, Terence Crawford is tied into a rematch with Errol Spence until otherwise. Now, don't get me wrong, Jaron Boots is very talented, and I would love to see him and Terence Crawford go at it. I just don't think it's going to happen, and he had 2 opportunities to make it happen, and he didn't. Leave your thoughts in comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.